Nina. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I have some stamp layering cards to share with you, as well as some tips and tricks on creating some mass-produced cards for when you're doing some holiday card creating or any types of cards that you need to do that you need to create a lot all at once. I've created a whole bunch of cards here using the new Scandinavian Christmas trees from Neat and Tangled. This is a new stamp set that's part of their November release, and I really love it. I think it's really great for creating some really cute winter cards. I have a whole stack of them here where I created a bunch of different variations to this design. I used a variety of different colors and really had some fun creating these cards. You can see as I go through these cards here all the different color combinations that I have. This is really fun and very easy to do. I created all these cards for the Caring Hearts card drive, which is a card drive that is spearheaded by Vera Yates. She's a very well-known and talented card maker, and she spearheads this card drive every year. I participated in this last year as well, and it's a really great drive. I think it's really important to be able to kind of give back to the community, and in this case, the cards that the Caring Hearts card drive collects from other individuals such as you and I, they end up giving all of these cards to nursing homes. Whereas they might not have as much interaction with people as you and I would, they get to kind of have a little bit of fun and get to enjoy receiving some handmade cards from other individuals just to let them know that they're cared for and that someone was thinking about them. So I'll have information on the card drive over at my blog, so make sure you head on over there to check that out if you're interested in submitting cards to the card drive. Okay, so now let's get into creating today's cards. So I started off by picking out some ink colors. For all the other cards, I used a variety of Altenew crisp inks. Altenew crisp inks are really great dye inks, and I really love all the color selections that they have. I'm going to show you two examples in today's video. I'm going to be showing you first this blue example, where I used a variety of blue ink colors from Altenew. And then here's a look at the Scandinavian Christmas trees set. I think this is absolutely adorable, and I really love the whimsical feel of it. Now these cards are very easy to reproduce because they were very simple to put together. This stamp set does all the work for you in this particular case because all you have to do is layer up a few images and you can create these really adorable Christmas trees really easily. Now I find the best way to create mass-produced cards is by doing steps all at once. So as I was creating these cards, I was doing all of the stamping for all of these cards all at once. So here you can see I'm stamping all these images in blue colors. I did all the blue stamping first, and then I went ahead and did the pink stamping, the red stamping, the green stamping, and just continued doing that. And I did each step one at a time. So I did all the stamping first, then I went through and I stamped all the sentiments, then I went ahead and added all the sequins all at once. So I did it in gradual steps. So that way I didn't have to break new supplies out every time I was switching up colors. It allowed me to do everything all at once and kind of really create these cards very quickly and easily. Now you saw that I stamped the tree trunks in a light brown ink and I used a darker brown to do the sentiment. Both of those are newer ink colors from Altenew, and I think they really worked well for these cards. I used the same colors of brown for all of my cards. I also trimmed these cards down to make them a little bit shorter, so they're about 4 inches by 5.5. So they're slightly smaller than a regular A2 size card. Now for the pink colors, I'm using this new pink color combination from Altenew. This is Cosmic Berry, Purple Wine, Puffy Heart, and Rose Quartz. I love this color combination. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to go ahead and start stamping out the trees just like I did for the blue card. You can see the blue card there on the side. These stamp layering images are really easy to put together. They're very simple, and you don't have to worry about trying to line these up. So if you're looking for a good stamp layering stamp set, this is definitely one to check out because everything is so easy to put together. And these cards really didn't take that long to create. I did all of these cards in one afternoon, and I could have gone even further, but I had other things to do that day, so I had to stop. But it was so much fun. I love being able to play around with switching up what images layered on top of each other, different color combinations. I really enjoyed it, and I really wish I had more time. I would have made more of them. And then for the snow, you noticed I used this little snow image. This is from another stamp set from Neat and Tangled that's being released this month, and I really thought it worked well for creating some snow in the background of these trees, and I just used a very light ink color for that. Okay, so next it's time to add a little bit of embellishing to these trees. These trees I think are adorable as is, but I just love sequins. I can't get enough of using them. So I had to incorporate some of them onto my card. So I'm going to be using these sequin mixes from Neat and Tangled. The one on the right is Winter Wonderland, and then the other one is Pixie Dust on the right-hand side. I think these matched really well with the ink colors, and I'm also going to throw in a little bit of this cream color from Neat and Tangled as well onto the pink card. The blue card, I'm not going to add those in, but on the pink one, I did end up adding in a little bit of those cream-colored sequins just to add a bit of lighter color. I didn't use any of the gold because I do want to add some gold stars to the tops of these trees, so I'll go ahead and add those in a second. But I'm just adding the sequins down onto my card, layering them up onto my trees in a very random fashion. I didn't do this with any particular method. Just quickly arrange the sequins onto the trees to create little ornaments. And then I'm also going to take some silver and gold star sequins from Pretty Pink Posh. I'm going to stick these right on top of 3 of the different trees that I have on my cards. I chose 3 because 3 are an odd number, so it helps balance out visually the card design. And then here's a quick look at how the 2 cards look finished up. Really simple cards to create, but I think they really have a really fantastic impact. And I think these were a lot of fun to create as well. So here's a look at some of the other color combinations. This one again is that pink color combination that we did. And then here's a look at a couple of red color combinations that I did using some red inks. The one on the left has a more of a pinkish red, and then the one on the right is a little bit more of a true brownish red. And then again, here's another look at the blue cards, and then I have a couple of green and teal color combinations as well. But I hope you'll be interested in participating in the card drive. Again, I have the information listed on my blog, so you can go ahead and check that out, along with links to Vera's blog as well. And then also, this is just one out of all of the different cards that I'm going to be sharing this week on my blog and my YouTube channel featuring the new Neat and Tangled products. So I hope you'll stop back again tomorrow and the rest of the week to go ahead and check out more inspiration using the new Neat and Tangled release. If you enjoyed this video, here's a couple more you might find interesting featuring Neat and Tangled products. Please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can connect with me on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, as well as my blog. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again very soon. Bye!